A live look at the White House this morning as the Obama administration weighs making massive changes to our immigration system and unilaterally giving almost 5 million illegal immigrants a way to stay here legally. But could going around Congress actually do more harm than good and poison the atmosphere in Washington for a generation? Joining us now is immigration attorney and author of A Compassionate and Conservative Approach to Immigration Reform, David Strange. Mr. Strange, thanks a lot for coming on this morning.
Sure, my pleasure. Good morning.
So what exactly is the rationale for this? The debate over immigration has been going on for some time. There's actually some bipartisan agreement on elements of the two bills that have already been written. Why would the president take this moment to unilaterally ram through an amnesty?
Well, the president is under enormous pressure right now to act. He feels that he has waited around for Congress. Congress has failed to put forward to go forward with a comprehensive plan, and right now he feels that he needs to take this sort of unilateral action on his own.
But there's not there's no groundswell of support for this. There's not a single poll that shows anything like a majority of voters wanting this to happen. A small group of very rich lobbyists on the left have flooded the zone, basically, on this issue, and they're pushing the president. An interest group is pushing the president. But the public is not pushing the president, unless I'm missing something.
Well, there's no question that the president has significant discretion in executing the immigration laws. The question is, how far does that discretion go? The discretion probably rests on a balancing scale that can tilt so far over that it becomes ultra-virus. But it's clear that Congress has plenary power over immigration, and the president is constitutionally bound to take care that the laws be faithfully executed. But I think in this instance, we need to look beyond what the law allows.
We need to look beyond. But well, here's I thought this issue was crystallized pretty well by Senator John Cornyn of Texas, who pointed out that this is, among other things, unfair to people who follow the rules. Watch this.
We are a nation of illegal immigrants. How unfair, how much more unfair could it be for the president to issue this order and essentially bump all of these new folks ahead of those who've been waiting patiently and trying to play by the rules?
Yeah, so what do you say to someone who's been standing in line for 3 years at the U.S. consulate in Ouagadougou? Sorry?
Well, this is certainly a legitimate argument. It's an argument that's been around. But the people are here unlawfully anyway, 11 to 12 million people. So what are we going to do about it? And many of these people are here through no fault of their own. For example, some have been brought unlawfully as children. Others have fallen out of status despite their best efforts to stay in status. The reality is probably more complex than this. But we should also consider what's best for the American people, what's best for America. There are a number of economic and national security interests that are implicated with having 11 to 12 million plus people here unlawfully. Nevertheless, it is an argument against unilateral executive action, and I would submit that it's an argument for comprehensive immigration reform through Congress as well.
Yeah, kind of the way it was designed to work in the first place. Mr. Strange, thanks for joining us.
Sure, absolutely.